Alright, everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Roguelands. So, I got some work to do. I got a lot of work to do. Okay, so we're gonna make some things. Do I have any more of those? I might have some chitin tokens lying around elsewhere. Let me double check. Because I swear I picked up a couple of those, but I could be very wrong about this. I might have used them, actually. Yeah, it looks like I used them, or if they're there, I just totally missed them. Anyway, so we want to do Galacite, seed, fragment, right? Yes, okay. Ooh, hey. Good stuff. So we're going to take these back. So I just made a gadget saber. That's not a great rarity, but it'll have to do. We need to get this thing up to level 10. And we might as well go with that for the time being. Next up, we want to look at... We don't care about ultimate weapons, we care about ultimate armor. This is a pain in the butt. I'm trying to figure out if there's an actual thing. Here we go. Okay, so we don't care about sword, cannon, gauntlet staff, shield, droid, helm. Okay, so we've got shroom, claw, bug. Where's armor? Oh, here it is. Crap. I have no idea which one of these is... You know, it's probably shroom, bug, claw. Let's try shroom, bug, claw for this. Okay, so I've got a fair amount of bugs now. I'd recorded an episode, part of an episode, and then I realized, oh hey, I'm not actually recording this. I should probably fix that. So I am. Okay, shroom, bug, claw. I'm missing something. Bug. There we go. Got a ton of those. So we're gonna finish the brute armor. I actually haven't looked into ultimate stuff too much. Okay. Is that all of it? Shroom, bug, claw? Perfect. Okay, so we want to do shroom, bug, claw. Is that what we're looking for? I guess so. That's Ultram armor. Damn it. Is it the next one? Claw, shroom, bug. Claw, shroom, bug. There we go. Brute armor. Okay, so this is the armor we want. Sadly, it's lower quality than what we want, which is a pain in the butt. Because, realistically, to make what we need to make, we need to get our gadget saber up a higher level. I don't like this. I don't like how any of this works, because it's a giant pain in the butt. Because I effectively have to grind this melee weapon up to maximum level, which is going to take a while. Well, I don't really have much of a choice. Okay, so let's go back. Let's see. I need to make some drones anyway, so let's get some of those. I don't know if there's a higher tier of drone that I need to care about. Let's take a look at that. Ultimate weapons. Here we go. Drone. I guess if I just look up drone... Ship droids? No. What is this thing supposed to be? Oh. Okay. Maybe it's just straight up droid. I assume they're just all... Okay, droids. Here we go. No bonuses. Stats missing. Oh. Guardian. These droids can shoot projectiles as of the 1.2 update. So we want chitin... Gas seed. That's gonna be a little bit on the expensive side. Expensive side, I think. Chitin. Especially because we don't have a whole lot of ghasts. At all. In fact, I think we only can make one. Well, it looks like we're gonna be out grabbing resources for a while. Yeah, okay, we'll make one. So we're gonna do... Let's see, what is it? Chitin, ghast, seed. Okay, we gotta get the gas token then. Oops. Okay, so chitin, gas, seed. There we go. Okay, so we got a Guardian 07. We want to make more of these. They shoot. And if we can get several of them, that'll be good. Oh, hey! The droid's actually... I was gonna say droid and then drone, and... Oh, they just kind of mushed together in my mouth, and that's what we got. Okay, so... Our goals are, we need to finish... We need to level up this gadget saber. It's gonna suck. Now, I could try and just, like... make things over and over and over again in hopes that I'll get something useful. I don't think it's going to work. I think it's going to be a right pain in the butt. So let's drop things off. It's pretty haphazard, honestly. How much money do we have? We've got a fair amount. I can only melee things. We've got 2 drones. I could go for a 3rd here. Yeah, you know what? We'll go for a 3rd. Just because. It doesn't seem like there's a stat bonus for anything, so we're going to do... let's see. Herb. Flutterfly. Yeah. And... is it... there we go. Planet emblem. Let's see any Flutterfly emblems. Interesting. Okay, whatever. Okay, so we're gonna do herb, flutterfly, planet, no. Reverse. There we go. And apparently it's a uncommon version of the drone. I have no idea if there's actual staff differentials there. I have to look into it, one way or another. Let's I'd say cue the training montage of Fraggle. I wasn't supposed to come here. Well, I guess this is a good time as any to start getting experience. I mean, luckily this thing does a ton of damage and has a fair amount of range. But so the reason why we need to do this is I need to make something called a Forge Saber. We also need to make something called a Blacksmith's Uniform, but I gotta be level 75 to unlock that, which is going to be a pain in the ass. And there's not, I mean, there's a fair chance that's not even gonna work. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm dumb. I just realized how I'm supposed to fight things. I also don't know what's making that noise. Everything is angry. And I'm not sure why. Well, ow. I am sure why. Yeah, so... my little drone will shoot at stuff randomly, and apparently it's an aggressive little sucker. Like, super aggressive. Oh, well. Yeah, so fighting Ugarok's gonna be a bit of a pickle, but I think we'll be okay. Mainly because I've got a razor sword of death and destruction, and I barely seem to take damage from things. Interesting. Didn't realize swords actually do stuff. Oh, I also have the Gadget Saber, which, wow. So the Gadget Saber has a random effect of randomly spawning a thing. Said thing is rather aggressive and very damaging, apparently. Okay. I think it does damage based on my tech score, which is okay at best. Alright, whatever. Yeah, we're just getting resources from everywhere. I'm not really sure why. Yeah, we keep killing random things. I have no clue. Well, one way or another, this is good experience so we can level up the Gadget Saber a little bit. Even though reality is, we should have gone for a higher scale zone. Even if I am a little bit leery of going into things with purely a melee weapon. I'm not exactly confident in my skills in this regard. Well, no time like the present, and the present just went past us. Luckily. I don't know. For whatever reason, I'm just like, present thing, I lost my cursor. I don't know. So, sometimes you're just like, let's think of something really deep, and it just comes off as like super stupid, but everybody's just like, yeah, sure, whatever. That makes sense, right? And I'm just like, that was pure bullshit. Listen to nothing. I don't know. I used to read Buddhist koans for, not for fun, but it's just like, oh yeah, let's read a couple and see if they actually mean anything. The answer is nope. They don't, not even in the slightest. Okay. So what level is this thing up to? 2. It's gonna take a while. Luckily, if we're focused on one weapon and we're not like getting ourselves killed, shouldn't be a problem. I'd love to get a legendary version of this, but it doesn't matter too much. Now I do have to check one thing. Weapons, Gear Forge. Okay. So, what getting the Forge Blade does is the Forge Blade just gives us a straight up 7% chance. 7% increase in our chances of getting legendary equipment. Which we absolutely need if I want to progress. I totally shouldn't have done this. I'm actually carrying resources that are kind of useful in my inventory. Ah, crap. Yep. Homeboy's gonna kill me. I am not suited for this. Okay, we're just gonna sprint for the finish. What do we think? Shroomtown? Ancient Runes. I'm thinking Ancient Runes. I don't know if this is a good idea. It'll probably be worth experience. I might get killed. I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, let's drop some of these things off before I get murdinated by everything. Okay, let's see. In here, we've got a couple of higher tier resources that probably don't need to be stacked up. Let's see. Should probably clean up my inventory a bit better. Oh yeah, Aether Emblem. We don't need that there at all. So let's actually drop these off for the time being. Drop off the Flutterfly. And we're good. Okay. Where is it? There it is. I could try Globs of Aether. Get some levels here. They're not really worthwhile, are they? Well, that's kind of that's a shame. Oh well. Wow, these are kind of garbage. There's got to be something I can do with Globs of Aether other than just that. Unless, of course, they gave me experience to everything. That'd be useful. They did not. Okay. So what do I have to drop off? The answer is nothing. Should be fine here. Really want to get the Healy bonus. I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon. Okay, well, once more into the breach, I'm going to die. Okay, I'm not used to melee combat in this game. I'm pretty much gonna have to wait for my mana to come back. Okay, there we go. At least we do some damage here. At the very least, we should be able to do horrible things to the enemies that attack me. Ooh, hey! You can get Flamethist here. Good stuff. Okay, and the worms aren't too scary. It's really just those big beasties that worry me. Which is why I don't bother with this on harder difficulties. Okay, let's see if any of those worms come. There we go. At least we're also going to get a fair amount of experience from this, which will be useful. I don't know what these bugs are for. Guess a good way of getting eyeballs. Ish. Okay. Yeah, the other worry is if the boss shows up. I'm not exactly in a great position to fight a boss here. Oh, come on, just a little bit further. Oh, hey. We fought him without dying. Interesting. Ow. Or we were inside his mouth without getting him to show up. Okay, these suckers are a little tougher than I give them credit for. Well, it's fine. Looks like I can do the ancient runes fairly freely. We're still gonna stay away from the volcano. If I trigger the volcano, we just leave. Also, looks like my mana regen is pretty good. So that's kind of encouraging. All of this is encouraging. Boss shows up, we just leave. Ow. Okay, let's just do this. I got a fair amount of healing kits, and I can definitely get more, but why waste when I can use my cheesy sword move? Okay. Well, it's only one. Yeah, hopefully we can get a fair amount of equipment experience from just, like, going through this area. I think I can also start teleporting here, too. I know there's the Plague Lands. Plague Lands were fairly easy. Oh, but the boss would be a pain in the ass. As we currently are. Okay. Let's go with the crazy method. Oops. We weren't in combat mode. I'm dumb. Okay. There we go. Things are looking pretty positive here. So yeah, we can flip through the ancient runes as much as we want. Big sword boss guy. Ow. Gonna be a bit of a pain, but not that big of a pain. Okay, looks like it's just one worm. Those big, like, weird, corrupted-looking demon dudes. I don't even know what to call them. Actually, pretty easy. Kind of wish you could have, like, a primary, secondary in this game. You know, like, 2 weapons. It'd make leveling really easy. But yeah, we gotta do this stuff if I want to have any chance of doing well in the endgame. Because we want legendary gear. Which is, like, nigh on impossible. But if I do this, it'll increase my chances of getting, like, pretty good gear. And that's exactly what I'm looking for. There's a lot of little beetle-y things down here. That's creepy. Whatever. We're gonna get a fair amount of T3 stuff from this. I don't know exactly what our limitations are. Oh, hey, it's this guy again. Okay, there we go. Right, I can pick up several resources at a time. I forget these things. Yeah, I'd like to get the, let's see, I'd like to get, several more of those guardian things. Because if they shoot, as of 1.2, I might as well have a little army of support fire. Though I get the feeling they probably don't do a whole lot of damage. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, we want to get legendary gear. Because legendary gear transfers to ultimate. We'll get, like, legendary ultimate. This is starting to sound really weird and kind of silly and kind of Pokemon-y. Or Digimon-y. Wow, that's not as much experience as I thought I was going to get from this place. Oh well, at least we get... I really need to reorganize my bank here. Yeah, Flame of this, mostly useless. What's the resource we're low on? Ghast bugs. Right. I don't know where to get those. Okay, so this gets Gadget Saber up to level 3. Yeah, this is gonna take some effort. Which, effort's a pain in the butt. Oh, whatever. Ancient Runes again. Yeah, I'm also hoping I can get the Healy module. Because if I can get the Healy module, we're in a good spot. Because the healing module will make it so I don't have to burn through as many healing kits. Though, now that we're uh-oh. Okay. A little bit of damage. Fair amount of reward fighting one of those guys. Eventually, I'd like to get a weapon that actually has some range to deal with them. Brigabolt's axe would be amazing for this, but you can't bring multiple weapons with you here. Okay. Let's see, what else we got? 1, 2, 3. Really? Neither of these guys feel like spawning a thing. Okay. We're also probably going to have a silly amount of scrap here. I'll have to take a look at what I can get along the way. Oh, it'll be worth it. It'll all be worth it in the end. Just pain in the butt grinding. I'm actually not even sure, like, how worth it everything really counts as. Okay, you know, I will definitely admit swiftness, as useless as everybody was making it out to be in the comments. Very useful for getting around, with my, like, with melee weapons. I know I can use, like, the dodge and stuff, but god, is it annoying to maneuver with, E and Q and E. It is not pleasant doing that sort of thing. Okay. Oh, hey. I did actually have an enemy associated. There we go. But yeah, my mana's... mana regeneration... I'm just gonna piss all of them off. This would be a bad time for this to run out. It looks like we're okay. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, my mana regeneration ain't fast, but it's more than enough for what we need right now. There we go. Okay, what do we got down here? Ah, more Flame of Fist. Though, I think that's just for Globs of Aether. Maybe that's a way I can get more experience faster. I'll have to take a look at it. Oh. Okay. We've got 2 of these suckers. And it's a pain in the butt. Okay, we've got 1 of them. Wish my range was a little bit longer, but we're okay. Okay, let's just shove these in my face. I should probably get some more mana kits. Maybe bide my time for a little while. Like, it's coming back. But, you know, erring on the side of caution does seem like a good idea for a little while. Surprised the boss hasn't shown up yet, but apparently he only spawns randomly. And will only spawn at the beginning of a zone. Okay, looks like I'm gonna have to fight this guy with my sword. Luckily, still pretty competent with said sword. Ish? I don't know. Eventually we'll have 100 HP and this won't be a problem. If I hit him right at the start, we're good. Okay, there we go. We've bought a ton of things today. Hopefully this will give me the experience we need. What level are we anyway? 28. Now there is the Bifrost, but I don't even check the Bifrost for a while. Okay, there we go. So what do we got over here? Zephyr. Most of these are useless. Ooh. Ghast Emblem, which we fairly badly need. I don't know about Beast Heart, but it's so cheap we might as well pick it up. Okay. But admittedly, that's not the emblem we're talking about here. Okay. So let's grab the money. Might as well upgrade our bank every single time we max out on money, because yeah, I'm not going to be touching challenge mode for a while. Oh, though challenge mode might be more experience, it's probably also more dangerous for me in the long run. I don't know. I'll have to think about this. Let's see. I just want to see. Let's grab these resource tokens. We don't want them here. We'll throw cards in or something. I don't know. I need to clean this out pretty fast. Let's grab the extra HP kits. Come to think of it, they're just gonna rot there. Okay, so we got another gas token, which means we can make another Guardian 07. Oh, we got a ton of these. And it looks like they can keep stacking. Cool. So I'm just gonna keep looping this for the time being. And... oh, that's funny. Okay. So, this is gonna be kind of a side business thing, but for those of you that don't know, Necropolis came out yesterday, as far as this video's filming goes. Now, back in January, I requested a press copy of it, and you know what? I didn't really expect much, because, to be honest here, press copies are, you know, they're super hit and miss. It's very, very possible, you know, that you're never gonna get any, or it's very possible you'll somehow get, like, an absolute windfall and get a ton. And it's super indistinct on whether or not you're gonna get lucky with them. Okay, there we go. So, Necropolis came out yesterday. It's $30, and, now, they didn't send me a press copy, so I'm like, alright, screw it. I guess I'll just buy it, because, you know, I do wanna... ah! I think I found the boss. I'm gonna wait until those guys come lower. So there's also the boss, which is kind of a pain in the ass. Oh, I just realized I never put these away. Okay. I'm gonna just hang out directly beneath them. Okay, there we go. We're good. But so it comes out yesterday. I spent $30 on it. Developers just sent me 2 copies. Not 1, 2. Okay, I'm gonna probably just avoid the boss here. I don't know how damaging he is, but I'd have to get close to him, and that's always generally kind of a pain in the ass. So yeah, now I have 2 spare copies of Necropolis to hand out. Originally I was like, alright, Bird and Shell, don't get copies, it's not going to be good. Now I guess we are going to be doing a 4-player run of Necropolis. Hey! Oh, it'll be fun. It's just one of those where it's just like, please just send me a press copy in a timely fashion. I promise. Sadly, I already left them a fairly negative review on Steam, which I feel kind of bad about. But at the same time, I feel like the game deserves it. I don't know. Reviews are a really hard thing to do, and usually I kind of shy away from them. You know, I won't explicitly say, like, this is a bad game. This is, you know, this is not good, whatever. Like, I hated Fury. I don't know if any of you guys saw my Fury series, but I was not particularly interested in playing that game beyond, like, you know, a couple hours or whatever. And I guess we kind of beat it, but still. Probably the rest of that footage ain't gonna see the light of day because everybody was too cranky at me for being cranky at the game. It's like, okay. Necropolis, on the other hand, I was feeling kind of stymied by the end of it, and I was just like, ugh. You know, I want to give this game a fair shake, but, like, at the end of 5 hours, I was just like, alright, I've given this game a very fair shake, and it came up lacking. So I wrote, like, a fairly long review. Now they've sent me 2 press copies, and I'm just like, oh. I don't know if this is, like, a bribe, or if they just didn't see who their, like, biggest critics are, or maybe they've just accepted it, and they're like, well, let's hand out press copies anyway, see if we can drum up more favor. I don't know. But I just look down and see the email, and I'm like, I feel guilt. I don't know. Reviews are dumb. Being a YouTuber is dumb. A lot of people get angry at me when I say I get free copies of games, but like, when I have to use my livelihood to support my job, anytime when I can get like a free thing helps a lot. It's like, what's a good example? I mean, it's like, baseball players getting like, you know, shoe sponsorships or bat sponsorships or anything like that. So if they're actually getting paid to show these things off. So there's that. I'm just being given the thing for free. And trust me, if I ever do like a paid anything, you guys will know about it. I only do stuff for free, which sounds really goofy. Now, I don't know, if somebody is like, we'll pay you like X amount of money to make a really goofy video based on a thing, I'll be like, sure. And then make a goofy video. And then probably make a video afterwards, being like, this ain't great. Or something. I don't know. I don't even know. That bridge will be aflame by the time we get to it. But that's the kind of thing we'll have to look at it at a much later date, when I'm actually large enough to even consider this sort of thing. Because luckily, I'm not. I'm a very small channel, and most people aren't at all interested in throwing money at me. I'm gonna have to figure out what droid fuel does. What does droid fuel do? Doesn't look like it does anything. Alright, we'll just dump it off into the nether reaches. You know what? While we're at it, let's grab all the, like, trash equipment that we don't need. I really wish there was a sort button. We're just gonna toss it off over here. Might as well just have it be over here for the time being. Let's see. So we've got that. Oh, yep. We've still got these things up here. Okay, we got that taken care of. Cleared out a bit. We've still got a ton of resources that we need to sort. Really? Why not have, like, a sort button for my entire inventory? We've got a bunch of these, too, which I should probably look into as well. Got a ton of money, too. Sadly, what we need ain't really money. Okay, what is it? It's level 4. Yeah, this is gonna slow down, sadly. Probably don't need that. I don't even think we need Galacite, come to think of it. We only need gas bugs. Well, we might be able to get them... We might be able to get them in the frost area. You know what? Let's look it up. Droids, let's do gas bug. Where do you get a gas bug from? I have no idea. Okay, I've searched gas bug. Not helping me here. Okay, can only be gotten from the Bifrost. Apparently there's also the, we've been to the Molten Crag, there's also the Whisper Wood. Like, there's some endgame stuff that I haven't even been remotely close to. Oh, that's okay. So, I guess I could give the Bifrost a fair shake. Let's double check the danger of the Bifrost first, though. Hostile level 35, Ancient Runes. Let's see, find Broculus Caesar here. Oh. So you can get frozen. Okay, that's... I'd say that's concerning, but it probably isn't that concerning. Let's take a look at Broculus Caesar, because getting hit by a boss... Oh! Broculus Caesar is one of the NPCs. So is there no boss for this yet? Guess not. Alright, well, I guess next time we see Bifrost roll by. However, actually, this is a pretty good stopping point, despite the fact of our lack of progress-ish. I mean, we're progressing, it's just so slow. So I guess I will see you guys in the next episode of Roguelands. However, I will promise that I'm only gonna mess around with the Ancient Runes, Shroomtown, and Plague Lands for a while. Because everything else, kind of boring. Okay, you know what? Seeing as how this is gonna take us a comically long time, probably, let's actually make some gear. So we need... Look, I'm just gonna be bored if I don't make stuff. Plus, who knows? We might actually get some good stuff. Gives me slight stat bonuses. Like, I definitely need to make some more cadet bucklers. These things are awful. I'm just gonna grab whatever I got from tier 3. Guess we did need more chitin, though I probably have a ton here. Yeah, we do. Okay. So let's see what I can convert down. Should probably make some HP kits. We'll do that on the next run. And we can probably start affording the better stuff. So let's see. Gear Forge. We don't care about weapons, because anything will do right now. Let's make a bunch of these. Alright, that's a little bit better. That's a fair bit better. The nice thing is eventually we'll maybe get a legendary. Otherwise, we just have a bunch of replacement equipment that we either sell or do otherwise. And I can also do, like, little side runs if I want to. Okay, so we got that taken care of. Do I have enough resources for this? I do have a gas bug, so let's get another one of those. I swear I had another gas bug token. There it is. Okay. Let's make another one. Hey, it's a higher tier. I have no idea if it'll shoot, but it's worth it. Okay. So it's this one. Insufficient materials? What am I missing? Shrooms. I got plenty of shrooms. I just didn't grab them. There they are. Oh. Let's grab the Galactite too. Didn't realize that we were low on that. Okay. Might as well just stack our resources here. Okay, so we want... Not that. There we go. I'll probably just sell these, but yeah, we can farm so many resources here to afford new sets of armor that we might as well go out of our way to get the good stuff. Let's... Oh, and we're out of juice. Well, one way or another, we got blue armor. We probably should have gone for the helmet. At least we got a full brute set now. And let's go back down to the gear tab. Actually going to take all the non-rare stuff. Except for that bazooka. We can sell that. Let's drop these off too. Drop off the drone. Yeah, because all this stuff, even if it might or might not be good, it's just not worth the effort of keeping around. I don't think I can sell that Aether Blade. Really wish I could. Also, I'm really curious about droid fuel. Where the heck do I use these? Like, I have no idea. None whatsoever. Ooh, hey, we might actually have enough world fragments for something. Probably not. Okay, let's just keep dropping things off. Sadly, that's all low-tier stuff anyway. Okay, good sir. Give me money. Sadly, most of this stuff, all of this stuff, ain't worth a dang. But I will take it, for the time being. Yeah, no, I think my biggest complaint with this game right now is that you're entirely dependent on that dumb end-of-level experience thing to level up your gear. I really wish your stuff would gain the experience passively and gain experience actively. Like, from that one thing. Okay, so I got a little bit over 10,000. I know I could buy wealth trophies. So we could get mystery gifts, ashen dust, ion tickets. We could buy a couple of ion tickets, or we could just keep saving up for light crystals. What are you guys? Starlight must leave the Galactic Rebellion. Roguelands full of nonsense. Oh, this is funny. It's a Brexit thing. Okay. I don't know. It's halfway tempting to buy a bunch of mystery gifts. Oh yeah, we should probably start saving our dosh and upgrading our drones here. So how much are they? It's 1,000. Well, I definitely have enough for that. Because yeah, the more we upgrade those drones, the more world fragments we get. For better or worse, I don't know. Okay, so I got 3,000. What can I afford? None of these. This guy though. Okay. So we'll start saving our credits and I'll start throwing it into drone upgrades next. Because the more of those we get, the better. Oh, right, I was going to see if we can sell the droid fuel. Because I haven't checked that yet. And I can, for that was not worth money. Haha. Okay, well, like I was saying, see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.